Well, hello, my friend, and welcome to this week's episode of the Unstoppably Creative Podcast, where I am sharing with you the 4 decisions you must make right now to finish strong in 2025. Tune in. Well, welcome to this episode. I'm Leslie Becker, Broadway actress turned business coach, and I'm so excited to be with you today to share with you these 4 decisions that when you make them today, it will absolutely change the direction of your life. But before I share those 4 decisions, I want to make sure that you grab your list of goals that you set at the beginning of this year, or maybe you set them in June or July, middle of the year, whenever it is you set them, grab that list, make sure that you have that with you. Or you may be someone who doesn't even have a list at all, and so this is going to be the perfect way for you to get some traction by the end of this year. So whether you have a list or whether you're just starting to think about it, I do want you to assess what you've already accomplished this year. If you look at your goal list and you see that, wow, I made some of these things happen, and some of the things you haven't made happen, we're obviously going to look at that section of the goals that you didn't actually bring to fruition this year so that we can make smart decisions for the rest of this year. So decision number 1 is this. I want you to choose one goal that you are going to make happen by the end of the year. I know it's very hard sometimes to only choose one thing, but I want you to focus in on one specific goal. Now, it's very important that when you choose this goal, it's not just a random goal you haven't thought about before. It's something you've probably been working at this year and you just haven't gotten there, or maybe it's something you've wanted for even longer than that and you haven't made it happen, but you're finally like, I'm doing it. I'm making this happen by the end of the year. Now, it is very important that this goal is something that is in your control. We have dreams and big visions of things that we want that are more further away. Goals are things that are actually tangible that we have control over as whether or not they happen because of choices we make. So pick that one goal that if it was just this one goal you were focusing on for the rest of this year, it would actually not only give you traction toward it, but it would give you traction toward your life, the life that you want, that life that you've dreamed about. So decision number 1 is choose one goal you're going to commit to for the rest of this year. All right, decision number 2 is I want you to choose what ritual you are going to do every single day for the rest of this year. Now, when I say every single day, I really do mean every single day. And you might be thinking, oh man, I don't know if I can do anything every single day. But this ritual is going to be crucial to you getting to your goal because this ritual must be in the direct line of the goal that you chose as the thing you want to make sure you do by the end of this year. So that ritual does not have to be super long. It could be maybe as little as 15 minutes. It could be up to an hour. Maybe your ritual is going to be longer than that. Find a ritual that you can commit to every single day so that you can finally get to that goal that you've been wanting for a very long time. All right, so now we're on to decision number 3 that you must make today in order to make the rest of 2025 off the charts for you. And that is, I want you to choose one thing that you're either going to let go of or give up in order for you to actually make that goal come to fruition. Now, sometimes this can be the tricky decision because often we don't want to give anything up, but you're going to have to give something up or let go of something in order to get the goal that you want by the end of this year. So if you're choosing something to give up, it probably falls in the realm of like give up sugar or give up alcohol or smoking or whatever is your vice. And if you're thinking of letting go, when you're letting go of something, it's more like maybe you're letting go of a limiting belief, or you're letting go of a habit you've gotten yourself into of maybe hitting the snooze button, something that you're willing to let go of. Now, if you are wanting to let go of a limiting belief, I want you to download my free resource called the Gotcha Exercise, How to Obliterate the Limiting Beliefs That Are Killing Your Life. Yes, I know that sounds dramatic, but they are. If you have limiting beliefs that are keeping you from getting this goal, you need to find out what those are and get rid of them so that you can accomplish the goal that you've set out to do. So go to the show notes or just go directly to unstoppablycreative.com/gotcha. All right, so we've chosen a goal, we have chosen a ritual, and we have chosen what you're going to let go of or give up in order to get to that goal before the end of this year. Now, number 4 decision is a really big one. And this is really the most important because it's what really brings all 3 of these other decisions together. And that is this. I want you to choose one conversation that you will no longer have to have in 2026 because you have gotten to that goal. Now, what I mean by this is you might have a goal that you have wanted for a long time, maybe not just this year, but maybe it's 3 years, 5 years, and you haven't gotten there. and you're tired of having the conversation. You're tired of having it on your list. So this decision of what conversation are you going to no longer be having in 2026 because you accomplished this goal is a crucial part of this 4-part framework that I've just shared with you. So what's yours going to be? What's the conversation you will no longer have to have in 2026 because you committed to choosing a goal, doing the ritual, and letting go and giving up on something so that you could accomplish that goal? What's that going to be? All right, so let's do a quick recap. Decision number 1, choose a goal, one goal that you're going to commit to for the rest of this year. Decision number 2 is make a ritual that you are going to do every single day in order to get to that goal you want for this year. Decision number 3 is you are going to let go or give up something that is keeping you from getting to this goal by the end of the year. And decision number 4 is what is the conversation you're no longer going to have in 2026 because you have completed this goal. Well, that's what I've got for you, my friend. I hope you liked this episode. And if you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. And I'd love to hear a comment. Write me a comment of what you'd like to hear about on this channel. And if you loved this episode, please hit that subscribe button so you can be with me every week as I continue to help you increase your confidence, build momentum, and create wildly successful results in your business and your life. See you next time.